Thomas, congratulations. What a performance that was. How did you see the game?
Thank you very much, Ian. I saw a game where we, more or less from the off, started very well. I think we scored 2 extremely good goals in first half, and I like that we went behind them on the first one, and there was one wing back to the other wing back that scored the goal. Perfect setup. Second one where good movement and have that extra striker in the box helped. That opened up space for Marcus Forss. And first half, because it was a tight game, we had to defend a lot of long throws, a lot of set pieces, a lot of direct balls and second balls, and I think we dealt overall very well with that. The second half, we all know it's course a little bit easier when you're 2-0 up, and Preston changed systems, and we need to be switch on. But after the third goal, of course, we were in very good control.
What's behind the team changes? They're obviously quite radical going to 3 at the back, because we haven't done for quite a while, and particularly Christian at centre half. What was your thinking in making those changes?
My thinking was that I think it's very important to look behind the performances, and I think the last 4 games, and I said that to you guys before, it was not that bad, but also when it goes well, it's not that good. So I think last 4 games we should have 3 wins instead of draws with the performances. But I still lack that. I think Nottingham Forest was the closest one, but I still lack that top performance, and I got that today overall. But in general, you could see that the last couple of games we lacked to create enough chances and be dangerous enough, I would say. And what can we do to make it? Because it's easy to say just have 2 strikers, but it's not that easy. You need to have everything balanced. And with Rico and Henrik out, I think Mads Rorslev, by the way, did very well today. But with Rico and Henrik out, then you can't just go 4-4-2. And I think with 4 normal strikers, with 3 normal centre backs, that could still definitely be a possibility for going forward. But I think Christian's abilities on the ball give us an extra dimension down there, and then having T as one of the 8s also give us an extra dimension in the middle of the pitch. So it's about maybe having 1 or 2 more offensive players on the pitch that could make the balance right.
You mentioned Tarek Fossey just now. He had a superb game, didn't he?
You want to say again?
You just mentioned Tariq just now. He had a really good game today. What do you think of his performance in particular?
I think it was. I think he did very well, and I think what he can give us in the middle of the pitch, with also with the back 5. He doesn't lose the ball that often, and he has that extra abilities on the ball. And we know that he got that in him, and it was brilliant to see him flourish and show that today. And I think he also showed it early in the season. I think he's just struggled a little bit with consistency, but this was a top performance.
It was also good to be able to give 2 more debuts, 2 more B team players to Finn Stevens and Mads Bidstrup. How do you feel about that? Great.
It's not that often you can do that, especially not when you are in a run-in and you're fighting for promotion. 2 good players, but it's always a pleasure to give debuts to them, especially when it's players who is working so hard to try to progress and develop and get better. So I was pleased to give it to Mats. I'm very pleased to give it to Finn in the championship. I think he already got it in the Carabao Cup, and then on his 18 years birthday, so that was good.
So in the same position as you were before the weekend, 9 behind Watford, do you think still got a chance at the top 2, or is it just about cementing our place in the playoffs now?
I think that it was very important for us to perform top today, as we did. It's very important for us to. We didn't know that before the game, but we managed to create that many chances and be very dangerous going forward. Because I think throughout the year, I think we've been very solid defensively, and we actually conceded way too many goals compared to what we actually performed to. I think we've been unlucky there, and I think it's all about us to do everything we can to perform well next week, to get a little bit of momentum. And I think it's clear, you know, it's no mind games. It's clear. It's for Watford to lose. They have, and I mean that they are in sync. They've done well. They look, you know, on top. So it's up to them to lose us. But we will we'll do what we can to try to win the next one.
Just finally for me, how's any news on Henrik? Is he still?
Yeah, as we talked about before, had that the minor injury where he's doing rehab, and I don't know how long it will take. Hopefully not that long.
Okay, that's it for me. Thank you.